All right, Dani Romain, wingsuit flyer, base jumper, skydiver, Red Bull athlete. Welcome to Air Sports News, my friend.
Thank you very much, Riga. I'm really happy to be here. Thank you for having me here.
It's good to see you. Where are you? In Norway right now?
I'm in Norway at the moment. I have 2 more days here, and then I'm traveling back to Empuria Brava. I've been here for the last 3 months with all the lockdown and everything. We've been pretty lucky here, actually. It's not really been really restricted or anything with the pandemic. So we've been lucky that we could do some skydive, some base jumping.
Oh yeah.
So it's been nice.
You've done some skydives already?
Yeah, the drop zone just started jumping 2 weeks ago. And now I started with a student. They still cannot do tandems.
Yes.
But they're doing IFF and they're fun jumping a lot. Huh?
Oh, fantastic. I was meant to be going actually to Extreme Week. I was organising there. Obviously that's been cancelled and now they're doing a little small boogie instead. Yeah,
they're gonna do a really small group, a really small boogie, but the main event it got done for sure.
Well, Dani, first of all, Feliz Cumpleaños, happy birthday for a few days ago.
Thank you very much.
29, you're at the top of your game. It's all going well for you. You must feel great and ready to get back in the air.
Man, I'm really ready to get back in the air. I'm really excited. A lot of things got cancelled, but it's things how it is, But really looking forward actually to go back to Empuria Brava, start the routine, start training and see how things go, But really excited about it.
What's your plans, Dani? What have you got coming up for the rest of the year?
Well, one of the biggest events that I was having was the competition in Russia.
Yeah.
The World Championship that got cancelled. So I supposed to be, I have 2 months off just to train for that competition, but now I have to find another plan. So trying to get some boogies, trying to get some coaching in the wind tunnel, in the wingsuit tunnel, and then trying to fill the spots with or the calendar with another things, And mainly skydive.
Yeah. The stuff you've been doing in the tunnel in Stockholm is absolutely insane. It's incredible. Talk me through a little bit what the wingsuit tunnel has done for wingsuiting. We know what it's done for the rest of skydiving. This has been a couple of years now. Tell me how things have changed.
So I see it as when Orlando begins, Orlando, the vertical tunnel begin. People was not sure about it yet, if it was the same that skydiving or not. I think that the work that they did there, because it's insane to see it, It's like a wind tunnel made of wood, made of metal, It's kind of like the first generation,
Yeah.
It's a really cool experiment that they did, and it worked out really, really well, And I think it's gonna take the sport to the next level, the details that you really learn in that place. Man, I wouldn't even think about it in all the jumps that I did, It's really nice. It's really, really good. So the sport is gonna progress a lot, for sure.
Yeah. How long have you been full-time now, Dani? When did you turn professional with your sport?
I started skydiving in 2009, and I knew that I wanted to be working a drop zone, work skydiving, be an instructor. So I started working in Lillo, Lillo in Spain, and I started to work as a manifest. So I was doing manifest for a year, and then I started to do camera. And then I moved to Dubai, and then everyone from Lillo did a trip to Dubai, and everyone moved there. And shit, man, I want to go there too,
Yeah.
And then I tried my luck. I went there, and I got a job in the wind tunnel, in the vertical tunnel, in in-flight Dubai, and I was there for 3.5 years. And that was super nice, That was it pushed. That was really good for me because I progressed a lot in there. So really happy they give me the chance to learn. They give me the chance to jump, to fly. So that was super lucky. Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your first jump. Where was that? Tell everybody where that was.
Yeah, the first jump was in Lillo.
Yes.
I remember that was fucking freezing. It was December of 2009. And was in the air minus 25 or something like that. But I just knew I wanted more and more, Well, it was a really cool experience for sure. Never forget about it.
And I remember seeing you as well as a relatively new jumper. You were coming around to Empuria Brava a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. You mean when I went to Dubai?
Empuria.
Yes, I remember going to Empuria Brava for when I was jumping for 3 months or something like that.
Yes.
And I wanted to travel around a little bit in Spain and see the different drop zones. And definitely Impuria Brava is one of my favorite drop zones. No, like such a really cool place. You've been working there also for a long time. Like
yeah, I was there for 10 years, 2004 to 2014. Great place.
Yes, I'm really looking forward actually to go there, spend there the summer, and I think it's a really cool environment in the drop zone. Like the city is amazing. It's a lot of options. You got the beach, the mountains, like a lot of skydivers. It's super nice. Huh?
Yeah, I'm sure you'll have a great time there, Danny. So recently, last summer, you did or was it this winter, the advert, the TVC for Etisalat?
Yes, yes. Man, you have a hard job, Regan. That is, man, that was 5 days. Was intense, was like, because at the end, the video that we see is like 2 minutes video, no?
Yes. That's a long one.
Like, man, like, yeah, so you will feel like, man, like it's, in one morning you film that, but it's a lot of work behind it, no? It's a lot of repeat the scenes, like close your helmet, open your helmet, but a lot of repetitions, but was a really cool experience to see how everything works, no?
How long were the days? When did it start? When did it end each day? Was it 6 o'clock until midnight? Oh.
Yeah, we started like at 5 in the morning. We have to be there when the sun rises at the drop zone in the desert, and then until midnight. So it was like that for 5 days, And I was like, man, it's a 2 minutes video, But it was a really cool experience. It was a really good learning. I really enjoyed it for sure.
Tell me a bit about your base jumping. How did you get into that?
Well, in the beginning, when I started skydiving, was like a lot of people does too, Like it's kind of because of videos, And then skydiving videos and then base jumping videos. So I kind of like started skydiving because of it.
Yeah.
But then kind of changed my visuals after I started skydiving, But in the beginning was like, I really wanted to base jump, So I started skydiving, and then when I have like, I think it was like 2011 or 2010 or something like that, I did my first jump in Verrières. So that was a bridge in France.
Yeah.
And I love it for sure. It was super nice. But yeah, like since then, definitely I love base jumping. But also changed my visuals when I started skydiving. I only wanted to do base jumping, like, all right, let's just go for it, But now, obviously, I love base jumping, but as much as I love skydiving, Yeah.
Yeah, you've done a lot of taking skydiving to its current extremes with XRW, that's people who are watching who are not skydivers, that's flying with parachutes, relative work with the Pilatus Porter down at Skydive 7. Tell me a bit about those two things.
Yeah, the first time actually when I started to XRW, that is a parachute with a wingsuit, was actually, I had some jumps, like, but when I really started getting into it was with Pete Alum.
Yes.
That he had this idea for a while to do it with the Pilatus. So canopy, wingsuit, and the plane. And we were in Czech Republic. I was working there as a tandem master. And then he came organizing some boogies, and then he told me about the idea, and I was like, man, I want to do that. I really want to do that. So then we organized a couple of weeks in Impuria Brava, and I just went there and we did it, and that was insane. That was super cool. Like, I remember the feeling of like being flying because I was just fully focused on Pete, and then the plane was in my right, and I was just focused on Pete, and I wouldn't even look at the plane, but the plane, I could hear the plane.
Wow.
So I was like, man, it must be close. So, man, shit. But yeah, that was super fun. We got some really cool pictures, like amazing jumps, super fun, really good learning. And then it's been doing more and more, Like now, it's funny because always when something is done, like something that is not done yet, it looks so hard, Like it looks like, all right, it's up there, man, flying with a plane, that's crazy, And then someone does it, and then people start like, it becomes the new normal,
Yeah.
Now
we're down the new normal.
Exactly. So like now in Algarve, they've been organizing some camps that is like flying wingsuiters, a bunch of wingsuiters with the plane, and they kind of do informations and everything. The angle is super comfortable because the plane, the Pilatus, kind of slow down a lot. So actually, we don't really have to fly full power. We have a lot of range to go under the plane, above the plane, and it's really cool to fly, like be flying there, and it's like you're watching at the pilot, no? And the pilot is giving you this one, and it's just nice, it's fun, huh? Love it.
Absolutely amazing. Tell me about some of the other highlights of your last few years as well as this. What else have you done?
Yeah, well, like I remember when I was in Dubai, one of the highlights was like we got to do the four-way team in the wind tunnel.
Yeah.
That was a Skydynamic.
Yes.
With my Mantis, Simon, and Ryan, and that was super cool. Like we got to train a lot, and then we got to do some competitions. That was really nice. I really enjoyed that team. I wish that one day we'll fly together again for sure. And that was one of the highlights. Dubai was really good, definitely. And then since then, I've been traveling a bunch. You know, I've been in Norway. I've been a lot in Norway. I've been in Hawaii. I've been discovering different drop zones in all over the world, like Klatovy.
Yes.
So many places, and then meeting so many people. I think with this sport, you meet so many nice people, no? So many interesting people, and it's super nice, huh?
Yes, it really is. And a lot of the things you have done there, opening up new areas of the sport, but the competition is still in your heart as well. You still enjoy competing.
Yeah, I enjoy. Actually, last year I did the first competition for a performance wingsuit. That I kind of went there. I really didn't have any idea because, man, you get there and you think that it's just flying, no? You get there and like, all right, it's distance, speed, and time. Distance is gonna go far. Speed is gonna go fast, you know, and time float, you know. But man, like people is like fully engineers, you know, like fully like computers, you know, it's all numbers. So I got into it now. I learned a little bit about it, about all the numbers, the GPS and everything. And I'm really motivated to start training again for performance. And I'm really looking forward to the competition in August, next August.
2 weeks ago, we were chatting a little bit with Luke Akins, and he was talking about perhaps the Red Bull Aces coming back.
Yes. Do you know? Man, that was a good event. That was like a dream event, huh?
Yes.
I think for every wingsuit pilot, like is one event that they would love to do, no? It's insane, no? Like helicopters hanging a cable with flags and just flying by them is just super cool, huh?
Yeah, I want to commentate that.
Yes, man, I would love if that happened again, huh?
Yeah. So you've got the rest of the summer on Puria Brava, that's laid out for you. What about the winter? What you're thinking about for the winter, Dani?
Well, last winter I spent it in the wingsuit tunnel. I just didn't really know where I was gonna go. I was thinking go to States to jump a little bit, and I didn't really know what to do. And then I went to the wingsuit tunnel just to try for 20 minutes, and I was like, man, I want to spend the winter here, you know? I want to come here to work, you know? I want to fly a lot here. So I spent the winter there. That I'm super happy about that because I learned so many things that you know, like with jumps, it will take a while for sure. Huh? So I'm happy about that. And now this winter, with all this, I don't really know what's going on, like with all the pandemic. Hopefully it's everything done. So I would love to be in the States for a while and then jump a lot.
Yes.
Definitely, yeah.
Is
so
there anybody...
The States and Europe, yeah.
Yeah, just keep traveling.
Yes.
So for people watching who are not familiar with wind tunnels, tell us a little bit about the difference between a normal wind tunnel for, like I would use for belly, and the wind tunnel that you're using for wingsuit. Tell us a bit about the design difference.
So basically a vertical wind tunnel, you have the wind just like skydiving coming from down. So you can do belly flying, you can do like head down flying and all that. So it's kind of a static. And this one, basically what they did, they just put it horizontal, no? Like they put it in an angle. And you have this move, no? So you can put in different glides. So it's actually pretty cool because you can fly at this angle, like completely fly like glide of 2, or you can put it steeper to glide of 1.6 to fly different suits, big suits or small suits. So it's a really cool piece of engineering that they developed, like 4 engineers from there, and then they build it. It's funny because they know the skydivers.
Really?
It's 4 engineers that they have this idea, you know, like about the wind tunnels. And then it's like, man, like, what about this sport, you know? It's wingsuit. Why we don't do one for wingsuits, you know? That was just their idea, no? And then they did it, huh? And then it worked really well. And it's really cool because they always improving things, you know, like the glide before was 1.6, that is kind of steep, to 2. Now they put it down to 2.7. So that means like huge racing suits, you know? So like, but they keep pushing, they're having new ideas, and it's gonna be really interesting to see where it becomes in like 5 years, you know, something like that.
You think they're gonna make any more?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I heard that Russia is building one. I don't know what's going on with that, but I heard like a while ago that they kind of starting with one. And then I heard something in the States also. But yeah, definitely they're gonna build more for sure.
All right, so everything that you've done so far, in your dreams, what do you see in the next few years? What do you want to be doing in your heart? Where is your imagination taking you?
Man, I'm happy with what I'm doing, huh? I'm really happy. So finger crossed keep like this, you know, like I'm happy jumping, I'm happy traveling a lot, discovering new places, meeting new people, doing some different projects and events. I'm really happy now that I've been doing a lot of, or start growing a lot with Red Bull, like all the demos, the demo jump. I really enjoy that, like going to different cities, different countries, and then just jumping towns and special jumps, you know, where you really have to plan, all right, I want to land here, it's buildings here, you know, like you have to do all the planning, and it's pretty cool. I'm enjoying this, huh?
That was amazing, Danny. Sounds absolutely amazing. Enjoy your road trip down to Ampere Brava, my friend.
Yes, thank you very much.
Been great catching up with you. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Regan. See you, man.